Hello and welcome to Ballistic Advantage. My name is Clint. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to our LPK series, and today we're going to go ahead and install the bolt catch. So it's a little bit more difficult, things are getting interesting. Let's do a checklist of parts. Now you got your bolt catch install. So you're going to need the smaller split pin that's in the bag. You're going to need your detent spring, your detent or plunger, as well as the actual bolt catch. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. Now it's time for the bolt catch. And before everything, as usual, apply a little oil. Breakthrough leading the way, or lubing the way rather. Now what I want to do first is I want to take my roll pin starter punch as well as my roll pin, and I want to get it started so it's at least in the hole. Also another thing a lot of people do, and that's just fine, they like to tape the lower. I like to tape my tools, so you can do either or. I think they both work. Please bear with me, I've never built a lower from this side of it before, but I want you guys to see. So I just want to get it started. All right, so now I'm in there. I'm going to go ahead and leave that roll pin starter punch in there. Now I'm going to put my spring in and the plunger. Everything's in there. And I want to do a little test run with my actual bolt catch. Make sure it's in there. Make sure it's spring loaded and it feels pretty good. So the next thing you're going to want to do, you got to hold this in place kind of, and you want to eyeball where that hole is. And then we're going to want to tap this pin in the rest of the way so it's going to bite it. So still not touching it yet, so I'm going to keep going. All right, I think we made contact. We have. So now it's functioning already, and we're in there a little bit. So now I'm going to go ahead and bottom out the roll pin starter punch. All right, we did good there. We got it in as far as we could that way without marring the receiver. And then I need a flat side. So if you don't have a long flat punch, I've got this long one that I just ground out the bottom so I can be above it. It's really hard when your tools are shorter and you gotta come from the side, and that's why people invented certain tools to use. But like I said, I like to make it easier on stuff you already may have. So now I've just got this flat edge, and I'm gonna make sure I don't mar the lower. So now I'm just about in, and now I can use the correct size punch actually. Now the reason I'm using this punch at this point, not before, is because I don't want to do it when it's too far out. Your split pin has the ability to open up. So if I'm too far out and I'm hitting too much force, my punch is going to go inside it. It's going to open up the pin, and then it's not going to want to go in there. Also too, if you ever want to change this out for an aftermarket bolt catch, it'll make it harder to come out. So it's not just not marring your receiver, but taking care of the parts when you install them. So keep that in mind. And this thing will hold in there pretty good. We should be able to get the rest of the way. All right, we've got it in. Function check it, and that's it. Okay, your bolt catch is in. Hopefully you guys followed along okay. Got a little bit more difficult, but hopefully it wasn't too bad. Please stay tuned next time. We're going to go ahead and install the trigger and the disconnect, and we'll show you how to do that. Thank you.